Oh wow, I'm like, okay, hey, this is impromptu. Testing out a new way to do it so that I don't die off again. And I feel like ranting a little bit about the community I care for, you know? I've been watching some things this weekend, um, trying to connect with like-minded people and do the different things. So I'm excited about that. So what I want to do, um, is just talk about how we can have our own community, how it is possible, how it is necessary for us to better our situation. And so, just like the earth, I just came on here raw. I'm ready to talk it out. I'm ready to find out what is going on. Are we truly this afraid of building a community and trying to have something better, not only for ourselves, but our children, our elderly, our disabled, our sick, our homeless, our veterans? When are we going to have those conversations? That there are a whole lot of veterans who are not okay, men and women both. So forgive me for this kind of like impromptu, but I just didn't feel that the truth needed to be jazzed up. The truth is the truth. Hey, Bougie Barbie, thank you for coming in. How you doing? Yeah, I'm on one tonight because I turned it down. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, so I'm trying this out. I want to see. Can you hear me okay? Does it sound clear to you? Let me see something here. So I okay, great, 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 great. Love technology, girl. I'm doing it from my phone, honey. I said I'm gonna try this from my phone. I'm not gonna keep dropping off into the ether. So yeah, I'm in one tonight because I am so exhausted from trying to explain something that is very obvious, that our community is in a shambles, and if we don't do something now, we're not going to do anything. And I just think waiting has put us in this position. So I just want to talk about that. I want to talk about why are we so afraid to build? What is the fear? What are the things that are keeping us from trying and wanting and desiring to do it a different way? So I'm gonna just hang out on here. So it's gonna be a like really kind of laid back. I want to have a conversation. I hope, or comments or anything that can. Yes, yes. And so we can do it. That's the thing that blows me away. So for instance, there's land available. There's land available. Like there truly is enough property. You can take 1 acre. Don't. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Tell me, Bougie Barbie, what do you want to do when you think of building a community? What What part of that do you want to contribute? Oh, and I'm happy to share the information because it's here, it's out here. You know, it blows my mind. I was just having a conversation with a person that I met. She's really her vibe, everything. She's really cool, and we were talking, and I said, we used to have our own hospitals. However, we're down to one hospital that is for us, by us, and that's why it exists. Okay, I like that. Student parts. Do you mean in a teaching capacity? Do you work with kids already? Let me see. Okay, great. I'm trying to see if I can share my screen too from my phone. Got okay. Perfect. So we always have to every community has to have a main place. So you would be the think tank, that you would be part of that. And being that you would see how, okay, we've done this, let's research and see if we can even do it better. As far as like raising fundraising, that is going to be a part of that, and continue to grow and bring different pieces into it. Okay, Bougie, email me. You need to email me. I would love to talk to you off of here and really get some things popping. But I will. I'm gonna share what I know. Okay, not everything, but some of the things, because my desire is not to change a person. I'm not trying to get you to buy into anything. What I'm trying to do is benefit everybody at the table. A good community benefits everyone, not just the person at the top or who founded it, or however it doesn't have to be that way. And I think because desperately there's this, if there needs to be a leader and there needs to be followers. Yes, my email, Instagram, everything is in my community tab. You can hit me up through Instagram, email me, we will talk. How did I get into this? Well, I'll tell you this. I started looking to build a house for my family, and the prices were just ridiculous, and I couldn't find an affordable 4 bedroom house, just a 4 bedroom house. You talking about 300, $400,000 in debt that I have to get to then pay off the debt and live in this house. And I came across a really awesome realtor who, when I started calling about pieces of property, I just searched it. I threw a Google search in, and I went down a rabbit hole. And by the time I came back out, it was very awakening that I can do this a different way. I don't have to buy a house like this. There's still another way to do it. And then I found out about land ownership and owner financing. So, owner financing, you don't have to have good credit, you don't have to have $1 million, nothing. You can find a piece of property that you're interested in, call the realtor, and they arrange with you a payment plan if you cannot buy that particular piece of property at that time. Simple, very simple. And when we are left in that type of situation, where we believe we have no choice, this is what happens. Let me see here. Uh, okay, so I want to post a comment. Oh, okay. See how I do it. Yeah, from my phone is woo, it's different. I'm just like, oh, don't close anything. So yes, they are. They're ridiculous. I was looking at a couple houses, just in the different areas. Just I've lived on the East Coast and I've lived on the West Coast. I prefer uh that area that around New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, the West. I like it over there. And then I started learning that you can purchase property that you can build your own home on. Because how is it that all of a sudden we have forgotten that we too can build homes for ourselves? If you're not in a position to come up with 10%, that's 10% of $300,000, that's 30 grand. You got to come up with the down payment, and then they bring you in with, oh, you're a first time home buyer, da 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 da, and then you're in a mortgage. You're paying this money for what? To live in a neighborhood? Okay, I get that. But do you even know your neighbors? Do you trust them? Do you know what I mean? Like, I miss that. I miss that camaraderie of community. I do. I miss it. So I'm gonna hang out on here. I'm about to let some folk know I'm on because I didn't really say anything about that. I just want to see how this is gonna work. Bougie, thank you for coming in the room. You was ride or die. You just be coming in, and I appreciate it. Yeah, you could. You could buy a whole house for that. People built their own homes, and they were not. They're nicer than the than the places we killing ourselves to buy. And then you're in neighborhoods that other people don't want you in. You don't want to live in a bad part of town because you're like, I don't, what's the point? I'm gonna get robbed or blah blah blah. Nobody wants that. I get it. I don't. However, I will return. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go on mute real quick. Okay, I had to step away for a moment, but yeah, I find it really interesting that we've been doing this for so long, and the fact that we feel obligated to do it. I mean, you out here. Yeah, it's ready. Um, I can go. Oh Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. All right. So I have many hats. Many hats. So hold on for me. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Am I good? Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's not this one. Anyway, so like I was saying, excuse me, it is necessary for us to try and have something rather than to sit and be complacent and afraid. Is it fear? Is it complacency? Is it that they want comfort? I'm not sure. Um, and I'm not trying to. look up or down on anybody, honey. I just want to try to be better, have something better for us. Because people say, "Oh, well, you're not going to help everybody." No, that's insane. No, I'm not. Hey, I threw dinner on too just a little while ago. This is me and my sister were talking about. It's Taco Sunday. That's what we doing out here. Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay, wait. Crop layout to show back on it. Okay, yeah. And let's see. Play sound. Can I invite people? Hold on. Girl, I'm trying to do it all right now. But it would be cool to have the conversation and really be like, why? What at this point are we afraid of? What else can stop us? We've had so many things happen. Why are thank you. Why don't we want that? Oh, I don't know if I can show anything on here. I'm trying to see if I can get a layout where I can show my screen. Done. Okay, let's go. So, I'm sorry. But yeah, it is. When you look at, we got, food problems. People were starving before the epidemic, and they're starving right now. It bothers me. And it's like, if it bothers you, then you need to do something about it. That's what I was raised to believe. That's what you did. I don't understand, you know, why. Okay. We got a little music. I'm gonna play it in the background so it ain't just so quiet. There we go. Hold on. Woo, woo. All right, great. I'm trying to see if I can share my screen, guys. I'm doing this from my phone. So I appreciate you guys coming in and stepping by. Hey, how you doing, Serpent X? Thank you for coming in. This is an impromptu live, and because I got a lot to say, and I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to do it, and I thought, let's be live. I'm trying to get the link so I can put it in here because it is an open panel, and I really want to have this conversation. Like, why are we afraid? Are we afraid? You know, I will say this, Bougie. I think it's an issue of not believing and not looking for the knowledge. Like, say, for instance, what were we taught in school? If you went to public school, what did we learn that we use now? We are taught to be obedient. Okay, thank you, Serpent X. Well, my computer is not being my friend. Oh, okay, thank you. All right, I call you Barbie. Um, Thank you, Serpent X, because my phone, I have to do it on my phone for now. So I guess I'm just running my mouth. I might jump on live, but I'm looking a little sleepy right now, so I'm a freshen that up first. But I want to drop the link. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna put the link in here. Um, okay. See, now I got it. Okay, there we go. Learning all kinds of stuff tonight. Yeah, we don't. We don't use much from that. We are taught that go to school, memorize, get good grades, graduate. Some of us go to college, some of us don't. Some of us go into different avenues, entrepreneurs, blah, blah, blah. But the things that we need, doctors, nurses, teachers, we have a teacher shortage going on. Teachers have been quitting across the nation for now over 2 years. I'm also a political junkie. And see, community equals political. Yeah, yeah. Because uh, school was set up for us to be workers, not thinkers. And that's an actual quote from the man who paid to start the schools. I mean, that blows my mind. Like, wow. Here, I'm going to put this link in here now that I got it. Let's see here. I'm going to make a comment. Post your comment. Here we go. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, see, working in the school system, I had the opportunity to work in a school that was well off, supposedly. And then in the hood, so to speak, you know, I've gotten an opportunity to be there. My mom was in education for like over 20 plus years. And I've worked with her, volunteered at the school she worked for. So working with kids and community has just always been something that I love to do. They're not treating our teachers right, and they're not allowing them to teach. We're tested. That's it. Memorize and test. And if you're good at memorizing it, fine. Then you're good. You're great. Yes, we have children who become valedictorians and different things like that, but let's talk about the people in the middle. We miss that. We always want to talk about the people at the bottom, the people at the top, but there's so many of us in the middle. So that's where it becomes a problem. Let me see here. Okay. So I just want to be a part of the change. I want to see my community flourish in one way or the other, where you can go home and feel safe, where you can be in a community that there, of course, you need security. You need uh, someone to keep an eye out and protect us as we, you know, sleep or so on and so forth. Because unfortunately, there are people who will go out of their way to try to sabotage. And not to sound paranoid, but we know it's true. If you provide affordable housing, if you provide the ability for someone to breathe and live, you causing problems. You know what I mean? And I just being on this platform and learning and connecting with people, and that was why I got on here. I plan to to make this channel more than just conversation, but also showing what I'm doing. So the next step at this point is to get on the land. The land is available. The land is there. Um, I have to pay off the last little amount. We can move on it and get to building. So I just for Christmas, I just want my house built. I just want my house built. So and I want to have the one part of Chocolate Earth running, which is the food, growing food, um, delivering it to places that need it, that want it, you know. And I think that's another thing too. We forget that we are in the United States and we're a global economy. If we manufacture, if we deal in tech, if we create these spaces, other people around the world are going to use those spaces too. So that's what Chocolate Earth is about. I'm trying to go everywhere and help people live better. I don't see what's wrong with it. And the more people tell me that this is a pipe dream, or I'm trying to be I just love saying it. I'm trying to be a separatist, or I'm masculine. It's hilarious to me. It's hilarious. So I had planned to do a whole bunch of shows this weekend, and my computer just stopped working, and I felt so bad. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm not gonna get anything done." And then my sister was like, "You got 100 subscribers," and I was like, "What?" I remember when I had four. So I want to be here. I want to stick around. I want to be a part of, hopefully, not just a virtual change, but in real life. Well, this is real life. I should just say off the computer. Yes, honey. Masculine, because the gentleman said, and he stated that I was masculine because I wanted to build a community and I wasn't married. Now I explain everything I'm doing. I tell him up front, this is how I'm doing it, this is where you go. And guess what? They say, well, you don't have a husband. Are you doing this yourself? Yes, what's wrong with that? Why do we have to stick to these particular rules? Other people don't. And other people do, but I'm just that person that wants different and share that with other people that may want different. Easily get an opportunity to leave something. We talk about legacy. We talk about the future. People who are no longer here on this earth don't know me. I don't know that. I don't know how that works. But they did things to leave something behind for the next group. And it's like we decided that either it's only for my family, or why would I do that? So it's just wild to me, you know. I had a really good conversation with a gentleman who I talked to yesterday. Oh, thank you, Serpent X. I appreciate you. I look forward to bringing even more. I want us to see change and not just talk about it. But at this point in the game, I'm still in that gray area. So the land is there, but I need this and this to get where I need to go. It's like these particular steps I got to handle. But I'm down. It's been a long road already. And but what I see is something that will allow us that confidence. And I think that's lost with us as a community. Our confidence in being that we're such spiritual people. How is it so hard to believe that you are the creator of your reality? That you can change and do things differently. So we live in an economy right now, okay? Land has been bought up all over the country, right? When that takes place and no one's buying, it starts to get cheaper and it starts to get cheaper. And then they created owner financing. But owner financing really has been around forever. because people, would rent farms or rent houses even back in the day. And I mean, it's not new. However, we now have decided that everything is individualistic when we don't do anything alone. There's human beings behind everything we do. Somebody built the grocery store you go to. That wasn't built by robots. You know what I'm saying? Like the sheets you use, somebody made those. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that is my perspective of life, that everybody plays their part. Some people change roles and some people like the role they in. I ain't hating on that. What I don't like is when people try to, excuse me for lack of better words, shit on someone else because it's different. Because it's never been seen. Not true. Not true. And talking and researching and going and doing is what is important to me. And I'm very excited about that. I am very excited, and I want other people to feel that experience as well. Look, I'm running my mouth. I haven't even put the link out. I am horrible at this. I need help. But I enjoy it. I enjoy the conversation. I love a good conversation. I don't want to argue. I just want to have a good conversation. Ooh, looks so nice. I look so nice. Let me see here. Share. Copy link. All right. I'm gonna share it here and be like, hey, come hang out with me. Oh, why? That's making me sad. But like I was saying, I'm a person that wants to see change and I'm not willing to stop until I see it. And even if I only get to enjoy it for a little while and then I'm able to pass that on to someone, a loved one, my family, my closest friends, however, or just the people who are going to benefit for what I'm doing today. Because other people thought about us. Maybe not us per se in some instances, but they did think about us. And I really do appreciate you guys just even peeking in, coming in. Like it, please, if you don't mind. And yeah, I think I like this. This is cool. Because I promised myself, I said, you know what? I'm just going to do my own thing. How many ever people come in, I'm going to talk to you the same way. Yeah. Yes. So let me give you an example. I researched, hold on, let me see, because I like to back up what I say. Hold on to your love. Yeah. I got a lot of talents. No, I'm just playing. Let me see here. I need to post it. That's why I'm confused. Okay, bear with me just a second. But so there is land that I have. We're going to be doing all three of those things because that's community. And you can add health as well. Because if you're building homes, you have a source of food. And see, that's the cool thing. Like even for me, I can have chickens and eggs. So now I can provide fresh fruits and vegetables, eggs, and chicken. Fresh chicken. No preservatives, no nothing. And I feel like we do a disservice when we tell people, well, you need to lose weight or you need to eat better. Who's teaching you how to eat better? Yes, yes, yes. Hold on real quick. I'm about to put some in here so that you can see or get an idea what I am running my mouth about. Okay, let me see. All right. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm having a technology problem. So, yes, the first thing I want to do is build homes. People are in desperate need of housing. We're going to see 20% drop. That's the estimate on the housing market. You have corporations buying up all these empty rental homes and then making the rent $1 bajillion. But our incomes, though, everybody's not making six figures. That kills me on this platform. Everybody's not doing that. And everybody doesn't know how to money manage, and there's people who don't understand certain things. We need to teach them instead of teach those who are willing to learn. And if not, move on to the next, because you're wasting time with someone who doesn't want to learn. You should learn something every day about yourself, about your surroundings. It keeps your mind sharp, I think. So, yeah. We start off, I'm starting off reasonable. First, I want to do the food. That would be really awesome. I'm excited for that. But let me put one in my mouth. Let me post this link. Child, I ain't did it yet. Let me see. Oh, I like that. Hold on. Okay. But yes, it's important. It's important for us to do that. It's important for us to pay attention. You don't have to be rigid because you know about politics, right? You don't have to be angry because your relationship status ain't correct. Let's talk about how we can make it comfortable. The conversation of femininity and masculinity within our community. I heard a man say, "You want to be protected. You want me to provide. You want me to do XYZ." Who told you that that's exactly what you have to do? I posed this question to a black man yesterday. Aren't you more than a paycheck, than a protector, than a provider? Where is the emotional element that allows people to feel comfortable? That's how you sit in your femininity if it's a what we deem man and woman situation. I can then relax and go into the mode I feel is necessary because I feel safe with you. But how can I feel safe with you when there's bullets whizzing by our heads at night? You know what I'm saying? Where our Amazon packages is getting stolen. So yeah, it's wild to me. Man, I can't wait to get my computer together. I don't know how I feel about this. This is like, it's just my face. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. We are talking about it. Please, if you'd like to discuss it or pop up on the panel, I dropped the link. So if you'd like to come on up, come on up. Let's talk about it. Are we afraid? Are we afraid? Are we afraid to change and get out of our comfort zone? Is it that deep that we're afraid to do it? How many black neighborhoods we have? How many black private schools do we have? How many black medical schools do we have? Science, mathematicians. We need more than just one. Like I like what's that man's name? Tyson, but he can't be the only dude that know science. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the people, the researchers, the anthropologists. Let's talk about the depth of understanding where we are and what we can do with it. I think you can have all three. I think you can have financial freedom, spiritual freedom, that mental of not having to worry about paying your mortgage or worrying about somebody might take your home at one point if you lose your job. This is why people that move out, unless they're just flat poor, that happens too. But people who move out, they're able to afford the more expensive things and da 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 because they're not paying the prices we are. Especially if you grow your own food, and you can grow your own food. You can sew your own clothes or buy from someone who sews. I was talking earlier to a young lady, and she said to me, "What happened to the barter system?" I said, "Well, people take advantage. However, we still barter. You go out, you work, or if that was back in the day, go pick whatever is the popular thing. Somebody pays you for that, and you use that payment to purchase goods. Very simple. That's it. However, we've gotten to the place where it doesn't matter anymore. Get your bag. Get your bag. But why and how do we get our bag? And then what happens? What do we do with it? What are we doing with it? We have billionaires that look like us now. We have millionaires that look like us now. But however, if you are taught and conditioned that individualistic thought process is better than being a collective and everybody can eat at the table. All right. I apologize for the silence for just a moment. I need to focus in and send this message because I have not done it. And that's horrible. I'm awful. I didn't know if this was going to go well or not, me doing it from my phone, but I wanted to do at least one live this weekend. Let me see something here. I'm trying to. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard my music. I'm sorry if you did. This is a kind of impromptu bourgeoisie setup. So I hope no one is offended. But let me finish this and I'm gonna put a link in the chat, Barbie, so you can see what I'm talking about. What side of the world do you live in? If you don't mind me asking. Let me see here. Ah, man, I hate this. Come on now. Okay, let me see here. Anybody here? Hey, I hope y'all can still hear me, right? What I'm gonna do is this. If you're still okay, cool, cool. So the Southwest side. So, like, let's say for instance, Texas is selling property. New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, some parts of California, and right now, I'm just gonna shoot it out there. Arizona, you could. There's parts in southern Arizona that you can purchase um an acre for like around 2,000 bucks. Remember, that's like 43,000 square feet. There's a lot to do with it. And you can just start there. No neighbors, no craziness. Now, you might have an animal or two. That's just part of the setup. That's the part. No, go ahead. That's fine because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna come back because I want to get on camera. Since I can't show you guys anything, at least I can show my expression. So I'll be back. Since it's running good, enjoy your dinner. I will probably be hanging out. Serpent, if you're still here, thank you. Come back if you like, and we'll continue this conversation. I'm gonna do a part two in an hour or so. All right. Good night. And please email me. It's all in my community tab. Any questions, I'll be happy to assist you. All right.